Hello Leo, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading from the 4th to the 10th of November 2019 for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you are Leo. So we have the cards, 5 cards at the top, all clarified by a separate Rider-Waite tarot deck. The past, the present, challenges, advice from, spirit and outcome. I've got a few reading cards here, which I'm going to start now, Leo. We have deep knowing. Now is the time to trust your intuition. When the deep knowing card appears, it is about you already know the answers from within. You already know instinctively what you need to do, the decisions that you need to make, the actions that you need to take now. And it is trusting that instinct from within, that inner knowing, to guide you forward. So, beautiful message there. Now, yeah, this is a really powerful card as well. We have strength, and obviously in tarot you are the strength card. I feel for some of you it is about reasserting your strength, reasserting who you are now, Leo, in order to move forward. And that comes from understanding your instinct, listening to your intuition, being guided from within, recognizing your power from within in order to move forward in your external world. And the final angel oracle card is own your divine power. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. It's time to put yourself first, Leo. And I do feel for some of you, with that magician energy right at the beginning, this is somebody who owns their divine power and they use it to really bring positive change to their life. So I feel that's what you're being asked to do now. Okay, so this is the past position, though inevitably there are thousands of people who look at these videos. It might well be, Leo, that sometimes it is the messages that matter to you. We've got the 6 of Swords and the Magician. So the Magician appears when it's time for change, when it's time to transform a part of your life. The Magician asks you, what do you want? What do you want to change? And then it is about taking the necessary steps, using your practical skills, knowledge, experience, putting in the effort, and also embracing that divine power that he conducts with that rod to bring about positive change. There's a message with the Magician that you are the master of your life. You are somebody who can bring positive change if you want. There is a message with the Magician of understanding your abilities to bring positive change. But it's only when you find that realization from within can you bring positive change in your external world. It's only when you believe that things can change, that things really do. And there's a message here that with the 6 of Swords, that you are putting the past behind you, something that has been troubling, something that, where there's been choppy waters, and you're moving to calmer waters. This is a transitional, transformational period for some of you. And there's a promise of plain sailing ahead with the 6 of Swords. Things just calming down, things just, moving away from difficult times. And there's a real clarity with the 6 of Swords in where you're going. Now, sometimes this can mean physically moving, can be a can't even say it, transitional period for you, for your family even, because there are more than one people in this boat. It might well be that you're relocating, could be for a job, career, could be just that you're relocating, moving somewhere else. Can also be that something involves a lot of travel. But wherever you're moving, you're turning your back. You see, this person turns their back on these waters. And you can see this wand. Well, I call it a wand. It's like an oar. They are physically pushing themselves away, rowing themselves away from a difficult time. So you are taking an active involvement in moving on, Leo. Yeah. Now, top two cards, Leo. We have the Two of Swords and the Devil energy. Let's start with the Two of Swords. This is your present position. So the Two of Swords can be somebody who is weighing up their options. But I also feel that this can be where you just feel stuck. Could be where you're not able to make a decision or choice. Sometimes it is because the facts aren't in front of you. Sometimes it is because you're not listening to your instinct. You see, this person, they can't see with their eyes or their mind. They won't make a decision with their mind. They can't, all this water behind them represents emotions in tarot, and there's a message that you won't make a decision with your emotions either. It is that moon energy. You see the moon here in the top right hand corner. Trusting your intuition in order to make clear choices now. Deep down, some of you know the decisions and choices that you need to make. Somebody is scared or fearing or is building up the building up the courage to make those decisions now. But the two of swords are about clarity, about truth, and somebody is refusing to see the truth of the situation, and therefore they can't make a decision. It's only when you see the truth that you can actually see it, make a decision. And this is the moon in Libra, which can talk about our own fears, our own doubts, things being magnified in our mind. Could be our emotions getting in the way of us making a decision or choice. It is about trusting your intuition in order to understand the decisions that you need to make now. Now that could be to do with this devil energy. The devil energy is a Saturnian energy, and the devil energy is an illusion. I feel some of you are needing to break out of something that is unhealthy. Could be to do with relationships, could be to do with an unhealthy situation at work. This can be about power struggles, manipulation, can be about addiction as well. You know, the devil brings out sometimes the worst qualities in human nature, but it makes us feel powerless. It makes us feel like we are stuck in a rut, and that's what I'm kind of feeling that you're feeling now. You don't have the full answers. You don't have the capabilities to make a choice, when in fact the Empress is here to say it's time to understand that you are a co-creator of your own life and embrace the new. Embrace the new. I feel for some of you it's time to understand your own inner demons. It can be facing your own external demons in the workplace or in relationships in order to overcome this impasse. The message with the devil is you are more powerful than you realize, and the Empress is very much a sign of power. She is the height of success. She is Venus in Libra. Venus can be linked with love. It can also be linked with career. But with the Empress energy, now is the time to take the steps that you need to take to bring something new into your life. She is about manifesting the new, claiming your power, understanding that you have the ability to bring something new into your life, whether that's connects to new careers, new jobs, could be to do with new connecting to more money, can be to do with new love. But the Empress is the very beginnings of something new. She is the birth of a new idea, new job, and so on. And I feel for some of you that now is the time to take the steps to embrace the new and understand your own abilities to co-create and manifest something new in your life. Now it's interesting that she's right next to the Magician, because she talks about flow. You see that river down here? There is flow here. She asks you to move forward, allow progress to happen. You see there's a newly sown harvest down here, and there's the promise that whatever you start, when you understand that you are the co-creator of your own life, Leo, that you can bring about positive change. She is a 3. She is the beginnings of manifestation. She follows when the Magician says, what do you want to change? And she makes it happen in her reality. So I feel for some of you, you can change the circumstances to do with the devil if you wish. You're more powerful than you realise, and it's about tapping into that power. The challenge position is the Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords. For me, this is somebody who is being nudged. This is the divine hand of God, the universe, the divine, offering this person an opportunity, offering them something that will make them happy, something that will move them on emotionally, something that will move them out of this stagnant energy. There is a lot of stagnant energy in this reading, and some of you need to embrace transition. Some of you need to embrace flow, Leo, in order to move forward now, because this person has crossed arms, crossed legs. They're not engaging with the new. And it is time to move on from whatever is keeping you stuck. Certainly with that Two of Swords energy now. Don't self-sabotage. The Seven of Swords can be about where we self-sabotage, where we hold back, where we make excuses, where we keep ourselves stuck, all of that kind of energy. And it keeps us stagnant. It keeps us where we are. And again, there's a message now of when the Magician appears, it is time to take the steps, that first step that you need to take. He is number one, to bring positive change. Because as soon as you do, certainly with the Empress here, things will pick up pace. We have the Five of Cups and we have the Six of Cups here. This is the advice from Spirit. There's a message here to understand what is keeping you imbalanced, what is stopping you from making choices, what is throwing your life out of balance in some way. Now, it might well be you're pulled between two different areas or people or groups of people. It might be that you've got too much on your plate, Leo, in which case there is a message here of prioritizing, where you focus your energy and time. There's also something here about understanding if emotions are throwing you off balance or something in your external world, because it is about taking the steps that you need to take now to bring balance back into your life, and understand that only then can you really move forward. The Five of Cups is a card of loss, can be lost relationships, lost jobs. It can also be about regretting your actions towards somebody or somebody's actions towards you, Leo. It can also be about mourning what's gone. And these three cups have spilled on the floor, yet there's two cups full of opportunity, full of optimism, full of opportunity in the present. But there is a message here that this person is just mourning what's gone. They're stuck in the past. And it's about re-engaging with whatever the two cups are representing now for you, whether it's new opportunity, whether it's getting happiness back in your life, whether it's getting balance back in your life in order to move forward. Because again, the river is running through this card, which is asking you to get flow back in your life, accept what's gone, and allow yourself to move forward now. And if you do, that's when you reconnect to who you truly are. That's when you find happiness from within. The Six of Cups is happiness from within. It's emotional happiness. It's emotional balance, emotional happiness. It's connecting to self as well on a deep level in order to move forward. And I think for some of you, you're being asked to reconnect to yourself now, who you are, in order to move forward, Leo. Like I said, the only way to deal with external issues is to have that inner connection, inner balance from within. And we have the Star and the Queen of Wands. The Star is a card of Aquarius, and the Queen of Wands is fire energy, so can be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The Star is where you're coming back to who you are. This is about getting your own identity, self-identity, sense of purpose, where you're going. It is a card of hope as well, of coming through what could have been a challenging time and coming through the other side of a situation. This is hope after the storm. This is the calm after the storm. And as that water pours onto the earth to fertilize the land, this is where new growth happens. You're being asked to embrace the new, embrace new growth, find direction now, get clarity on where you're going. Certainly with the star energy, this is a card of clarity, of vision, of understanding where you're going now, where you're heading, and beginning to start shining like that yellow star amongst all the white stars in your own true light. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. It's a card of truth, of being who you truly are, connecting to who you truly are, in order to move forward in your own light now, Leo. And the Queen of Wands is that external action. She is somebody who trusts her instincts in order to bring success into her life, in order to bring abundance into her life. She is very much action orientated, but she is also very calculated. She understands when to act, when not to act, how to play to her strengths, because she understands her weaknesses, and that makes her even more strong. And there's a message that what you've been through, Leo, you understand your weaknesses. You've learned more about who you are. There's a renewal of self, but it's a renewal of self that's bigger, better than ever before. And most definitely, that is making you more formidable, more powerful in your external world. She grabs hold of this Ace of Wands with a power, with a determination, with a sense of who she is. She recognizes her own potential and power. It might well be that somebody is offering you, could be a fellow fire sign, could be offering you an opportunity, Leo, could be to do with business and career, could be to do with something that you're really passionate with as well. But either way, this is very much an energy of now is a time to take action, but trust your instincts, go within, trust your instincts in order to bring success into your life, because success is waiting. And the star energy is the card of divine blessings. It is the card of divine wish fulfillment. Beautiful energies. Now, I've got one final card, which is a fairy card. It's Shine from Within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. Beautiful message. So, I love the reading, Leo. I feel that now is the time to work your magic. Embrace your magic. Embrace who you are. Embrace your potential. Because there is success here when you really shine and connect to who you truly are. So don't allow yourself to think that you're not powerful enough. Embrace the new in order to bring new growth, new abundance into your life. Beautiful. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, Leo, and I will see you next time. Thank you.